same like songwriting pot that all of the best songwriters in history dip into. I'm talking Springsteen, I'm talking Gaga. It just, these songs feel like you've always known them, and you should know them. So, without further ado, I give you Bitch.
Thank you so much for coming. Thank you to Honeycomb and Steve and Prince Johnny. I'm doing something a little different tonight. Because we're close to Valentine's Day, I decided to concoct this little love story. It's a chunk of a one-person show I've been working on for about a decade. And I hope you guys like it. Love walked in and time stopped, like in West Side Story. The night we met, I knew I needed you so. And if I had the chance, I'd never let you go. So won't you say you love me? I'll make you so proud of me. We'll make them turn their heads every place we go. So won't you please? You'll have to forgive me. It's just hard to believe that I'm the only one who calls you handsome when the light in your eyes, when you smile, makes me feel alive. Ignites a little flame that lives in the center of my universe. Bang, like protozoa coming to life, crawling out of a sea green dream into a conscious reality. You awaken something in me, something intangible but concrete, like the way your scent lingers in my brain, burned into my receptors. You assault all my senses, leave me weak in the knees. You've got my heart in your teeth. I could stare at you for the rest of my life and not think twice about spending my time memorizing your lines. The way your neck meets your shoulders, or that fat bottom lip that I've been dying to kiss, or the way the vibrations in your voice cause me to swoon, from the perfect tips of your strong fingers to your thick wrists and your quick wits, every inch. eyes on me all day, fixated. He liked the way I looked at my string bikini that I bought knowing he'd stare at how little it covered. He wasn't the only one having a hard time. I liked the way he looked with his shirt off, too. All barrel and hairy-chested. All I could think about were the scratch marks I would leave down his beautiful shoulders, if only. I was on fire at the way he unapologetically drank me in. And then, while prying eyes were otherwise occupied, one quick brush against me in the cool pool water. Sneaky, naughty boy. And suddenly we were conductors of energy, sharing a spark, waking up from a soul amnesia, recognizing each other and reuniting, divine counterparts. Your rejection has a physical manifestation, like a stab in the guts, but the knife is serrated. I love you. I love you. I can read what you're saying, but the message isn't relaying because the look in your eyes when I walk in the room is betraying. You love me. I know you love me. My embarrassing display may have caused some dismay as I claw out my heart. You're so kind in your way. It makes me love you. These words are an exorcism, some kind of guilt by admission. Like all the words I write, there's little bits of you in them. It kills me. But I love you. Day after day, it doesn't go away. It's eating me alive. I am wasting away. I love you. I'm afraid I will always love you. You know it ain't right to do this to me when I've been waiting so long. I want you to know every song that I wrote for you. When you lay down every night, I want you to know I see the light in those goddamn green eyes. I'm making a fool of myself, and I would rather be living with you. You make me feel like I'm bothering you, and I don't know what to do. Oh yeah, I'd rather be living with you. Hey baby, I'd rather be living waiting for you. You know I'm not asking you to do much. You don't have to work that hard. Just let me love you, baby, and don't play with my heart. I make it easy for you to love me. Know how good I'm gonna feel if I'm spending all the day I'm making a fool of myself, and I would rather be living with you. You make me feel like I'm bothering you, and I don't know what to do. Oh yeah, I'd rather be living with you. Hey baby, I'd rather be living waiting for you. Why you do this to me? But I know you love me, babe. I know you want me, babe. Think you did me right. You put my love on. I'm making a fool of myself, and I would rather be living with you. You make me feel like I'm bothering you, and I don't know what to do. Oh yeah, I'd rather be living with you. Hey baby, I'd rather be living waiting for you. Okay, I'm almost done. If the last time I ever saw you was you standing in the perfect beam of light from the street lamp next to your trusty old Buick, that would be okay. You were green. You wore it all week because I said it brought out the green in your eyes. If the last time I looked in those eyes At the end of a long hug, at the end of a great week full of flirting, full of me trying to behave myself and you following me around like a lovesick teenager, was me saying there's just something about you. You. Aw, I'm not so great. Me, defeated, slipping out of your arms. Okay, well, good night. As I walked to the door, I don't know what I was expecting him to say. Oh well, at least you got to say it to his fucking face, fucking idiot. I don't know why you insist on loving this asshole who gives you crumbs when you eat a whole damn loaf and then some. Hey, this is where I stop. Turn around. Look at you. Smiling at me. With that look of love that I hate so much, the heat of the South Carolina July hanging between us, the bugs on the porch light clicking a soundtrack to a moment I didn't realize would be our last one. But I relished every bit of it anyway, just because. That's what I do with you. Take what I can get. If I'd known, I might have laid one on you, though, standing in the orange glow, looking better than a body has a right to quote Dolly. That song always makes me think of you. The way you always give me just enough. Everything had the air of Spielberg romance. We could have existed at any time when you said, "You're fantastic." If you ever change your mind about leaving me behind, honey, bring it to me. Bring your sweet love and bring it on home to me. Thank you.
Let's have another hand for Bitch! Oh my God! Woo. Okay, so we're gonna have a 10-minute break in which you can get drinks, you can buy more raffle tickets from Anna, and then we're gonna come back for one more performer. Who could it be? So there we go.